what's up? I am Alex Xavier. I'm here with my oh-so-wonderful co-host,
Quincy.
And welcome back to the Nomikai Podcast. Oh, God, it's been, what, a year?
No.
I think 2021 was the last time we recorded this.
It's been like 5 days.
Lying straight from the teeth. But if you don't know what the Nomikai Podcast is all about, it is all about us, of course, getting some nice, oh-so-wonderful alcohol and beverages and whatnot, making some mixes and whatnot while we discuss about some anime, manga, other topics, and try our best to stay on topic while drinking some oh-so-fabulous liqueur.
Yes.
We usually don't, but we do try. We have gotten better at staying on time, I think. Usually, yeah, we got better at it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like, we don't do like 2 hours like that one time,
No, that's only for the gaming stuff now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that being said, YouTube watcher, we are now actually having the Nomikai Podcast also be on Spotify. So that means if for whatever reason you can't watch it, I understand. You don't want to pay YouTube Premium and have the video player just naturally be hidden. You just want to listen to it while you work in your warehouse or at your job over at some pie shop, then you can easily go right ahead and just do so.
Why pie shop specifically?
Well, it's a warehouse. I'm making some connections. So, that being said, please be sure to, of course, follow us on Spotify as well under the Nomikai Podcast. That's what it's called, because why would I name it something else? That'd be very confusing.
I mean, it's for the clout.
Yeah, sure. And whatnot, all that cool stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say in regards to what we're doing here. That being said, we also do try to give some nice recommendations for manga and anime as well. So there's a reason to actually stick by in general. Because yeah, like who doesn't want some manga and anime recommendations when talking about anime?
Yeah, especially if you maybe haven't seen those manga and anime. Maybe they might interest you. Who knows? Yeah,
and we like to try to, we like to look at a bunch of stuff that a lot of people don't care about for some reason. Like, we like eccentric things for our genre of like looking into
a lot of different things.
Yeah, like he reads almost just anything that exists. If there's pages, he'll probably read it. And for me, I'll watch anything as long as while it's being drawn and being made animated. I'll start watching it. Like, yeah, I do it like that. So, it's.
I don't read that much.
He is lying.
I just I find something that's interesting. I pick it up. I read it. That's all it is.
Yeah, and he finds like 3 in one day sometimes. That's me hitting the low bar, by the way.
That's not true whatsoever.
So anywho, after he's done lying, we can now introduce the drinks we're going to be doing. We are going to be.
I finished like 3 dojins already.
We'll be drinking Jose Cuervo today, and we'll be mixing that with some V8. You couldn't tell because while I was drawing it off, the label it fell off. So.
I was like, why is it no?
Yeah, it fell off when I
didn't even notice because it was facing this way the entire time.
Yeah.
And there's a back label.
Yeah. So, I'll have you know this thing was really moist, and I was like, well, I don't want it to be all slippery, so I dried it off, and then the label just, like that, and then just came right on off, and I was just like, oh well, I guess there's no label. And it was funny when you put it up, and I was like, you guys can't tell. And neither can he. There's no label on it. So you're just going to have to trust my word.
The moment you said you guys can't tell, I was like, you guys can't tell. Wait a minute.
Why can't they tell?
Why can't they tell? There's a label on it, right?
There's a word that says V8 on it. I think people know what a letter V is and the number 8 is and whatnot. So why wouldn't they? But, yeah. Also, as you've noticed, we are indoors. Yeah.
There's walls around us now.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to close this window just in case. Oh, God damn, I did it again. Yeah. Oh, God. That's way louder than my memory perceives. I want to make a cameo real quick. All right. Anyway, Q, if you may, make the drinks. As I.
Woo, that's frosty.
Thank you. Threw it in the freezer. But actually, while we've been at it, getting into making some oh so wonderful content back again, we have also picked up playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
And
yes,
it has been really fun for us, despite a lot of the anime nerds not really liking it. Oh yeah, those nerds. Anime, manga, Pokemon, all the nerds that are playing this game. A lot of them complaining. We've been seeing them too.
Yeah.
Strongly disagreeing with a lot of things.
All of it, usually.
Yeah. I'll have you know. Ooh, that was close. That wasn't really bad. We'll be having the first sip, of course, like always. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, put that in there for me. But, yeah, we'll be talking about Pokemon Scarlet Violet, try to get our first impressions out there as well, because why not? And it's not because of Wobbuffet, but we also want, of course, to talk about the recommendations and other things that's been going on our lives. I'm not going to go too personal because y'all don't even know that. So, first impression? Ooh.
Tastes like juice.
Yep. Ooh. It tastes like juice.
I smell the Jose Cuervo.
I can feel it.
I smell it.
Faintly. You know what I mean?
I need to do double shots.
Yeah, we might actually have to do that. Because yeah, I can faintly taste it. As in, like, I can taste like alcohol, but not like like the type of alcohol that you're supposed to take shots of.
Yeah, I'm drinking that way too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Top this off.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Woo. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, so far we've been having a lot of fun playing Pokemon Scarlet. I've actually been live streaming it the entire way because why not? And he's been there.
I've been there.
Yeah, he's been present.
I've been there most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only been I think 2 streams where you weren't present.
Yep, because I be working.
Yeah, he works, and I'm a bum. If you didn't know. Also, I'm also looking for an apartment, so I've been taking a break from work again, so I can go ahead and look for an apartment, and then even get a better setup for podcasting, because I want to get us a nice little table, a nice little audio recorder, and multiple cameras again.
It still tastes like juice.
Oh, that's scary. So I look for. All I can do is I can just smell the alcohol more.
I can smell the alcohol more.
I can smell the alcohol more. That's about it. Other than that, it's just juice.
We've clearly gone through the alcohol. That's already a good 15% of the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in there. I just can't taste that it's in there, but it's in there.
Yeah, you can trust us. It's not water. I swear. I don't have the time to do that.
I'm pretty sure it's water. I mean, it's not water.
Pretty sure it's water. I was oh no, he can't tell. That's not.
I mean, I can tell you right now, it does. It's got the smell.
Yeah, it smells like alcohol.
I can't taste the alcohol.
It is what it is.
I'm slowly feeling it. Clearly.
Yeah, I still feel the alcohol doing stuff. My tolerance has become shittier.
Mine's gotten better.
It has gotten better because he drinks a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
In general, and not saying he's an alcoholic. He might be, but I'm not saying that. So
Well, at least I'm not consistently drinking.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. He doesn't wake up, drink, and then go to work, has a flask, drink it on the job, and then gets on the bus on the way back, drinking more from his flask. They refilled at some point,
and then probably bought a 6-pack to keep mull me over as I'm riding the bus.
Yeah, and then gets here.
It's an hour-long ride.
Gets a drink. Takes a shot first and then mixes a drink. He doesn't do that, but he does drink a lot more consistently than I do. I do drink every once in a while. I drink beer and IPA primarily more often recently. I've been just liking it more. I've been liking IPA a lot.
Rum and whiskey. I've been bouncing back and forth between those two. Rum and whiskey.
Yeah.
And vodka every now and then.
I've been picking up some gin every blue moon. Literally every blue moon.
And bourbon. Kind of just drink.
Yeah, I just go, and this thing, and that one, And some of these, so you just been drinking. I wasn't gonna say it, but you said it, so that means now I can say it. Yeah, you just been drinking.
I've just been drinking. It's just like, you know what? I've just been enjoying some beverages.
Yeah.
When I can get my time to.
Yeah, I remember a little bit back then. The issue with him buying drinks when he lived back at home was he would have to share if it was known.
Usually.
So you know.
It had to be shared with somebody, and I was like, but that's my liquor.
Yeah.
I spent money on that. And then sometimes it got, snuck out. Somebody would just,
like a jackass.
I would just come home and I look at my bottle of liquor, and I was like, that was not at the level that it was the last time I looked at it.
That's a true alcoholic. Something's different. No. Actually, it's not he's an alcoholic. It's just that sometimes it was obvious.
It was just really obvious.
Like it'll be like somewhere at a level of like right here, and then when he comes back, it'll be like right here, where you're like, hold on.
I don't remember drinking two shots.
I didn't drink that much.
4 shots.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I didn't drink that much.
I didn't drink that much.
Like, let's relax. Hold on. Let's not put that fib out there. Me, I did the smart thing. I hide my liquor.
He would hide his liquor.
I would. I'll still get caught lacking every once in a while though, because sometimes I got lazy to put it away, and therefore got caught lacking, and I just gave up hiding it because I already got caught lacking with it. So
he's like, he knows.
Yeah, like I always get like a big bottle of Seagram's gin. The Seagram's grape one was really good, especially when you mix it with cran grape.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah, mix it with cran grape. Oh my god, it was really good. I couldn't mix it with. I mixed it with orange once out of curiosity. Horrible decision.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
I was like, woo! I was just curious. I regret being curious. I actually had to chug it down because like it was not good. It was rough. It was the most painful, and painful not because of the burn. It was painful because of the taste.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Like,
I'm glad I didn't go through that.
No, it's almost as bad as what was it? The honey.
The honey jack.
Yeah. Oh, that was gross.
It's
that one was
such
gross.
A powerful flavor of honey. It was just like, if you enjoy spoonfuls of honey, then I guess you would love.
I feel like that's something you're supposed to like
honey
mix.
jack.
I feel like that's something you're supposed to like put on food.
I feel like it's something you're supposed to put in tea.
Yeah, like like that you know what I mean, like the jack.
Like a strong black tea.
What?
Strong black tea, honey jack. That'd probably be delicious. Honey jack with anything else makes it taste like honey. That's all you eat.
It did not taste good. We tried mixing with multiple things, and it just did not taste good.
It was like
no
Pepsi
matter what.
didn't work out. Cola
Dr. Pepper
didn't work out. Root beer didn't work out.
We were really hoping root beer was going to do it. We were hoping.
Root beer was better than the other 3.
Yeah, it was.
It was
better. It was just bad still.
That was that silver lining.
Yeah, it was the best of the worst.
Yeah, that's a good description.
It was not good.
It wasn't. It was painful to drink.
Oh god, I'm just memories thinking about it makes me upset.
Root beer and brandy still the greatest beverage.
Oh, still hands down, nothing will top that. Nothing. Now, mind you, I love orange soda and gin because I can't taste shit and I like it, and I get scared. I remember the one time I actually drank it all night and got scared that I drank myself sober. That's not possible, I was told, but I'm so convinced. That being said, brandy and root beer, we finished the whole bottle. I think that should just be enough to tell you. When I mean we finished the whole bottle, I don't mean the course of 2 to 3 days. I mean the course of 2 to 4 hours.
I got a crazy idea right now.
I'm listening. What are you about to say?
I think you already know what I'm about to say. But just hear me out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking about drinking any of this juice on its own at any point in time?
On its own?
Yeah.
Maybe. Not really. I wasn't thinking about it.
There's a good amount of space in there. What if I just, top that off a little bit?
Just throw all of it in there, the way it is right now?
Not all of it, but just enough to, get a good level.
And then basically have it, shake it up and then just pour it in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I give you permission. That I can do. Thank goodness. Because you're talking about the brandy, and I was getting a little scared.
Polish off the bottle?
You got work tomorrow, right? I know you're not doing a morning, but I mean... He scared me. He scared me a little bit. God, don't do that. But yeah. Anywho, we've been having a lot of good time with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We've been I'm finishing that tomorrow.
There you go.
That's gone tomorrow. That's gone tomorrow.
Maybe.
I mean,
how far this goes.
Yeah, but if I don't feel like mixing, because sometimes I just like taking shots.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I do take shots sometimes. That's gonna be so good.
Little ASMR for you guys.
Yeah, I shut the fuck up just so you can get it.
Drink shaking.
But yeah, we've been playing Pokemon Scarlet. We've been having a lot of fun with it. We've been enjoying it.
Did it get darker?
Yeah, it did. We've been enjoying ourselves a lot on that game.
Yeah,
we've been having a blast. A lot of the things that we saw complaints about, we just don't care about them really.
Nah.
I don't care about graphics like that. Like now, mind you, I understand the complaints.
Yeah, I get them.
I do, but I don't really give a shit. If that makes any sense. It does make sense. So, we just really can't get really behind that. The few things I have seen as complaints are, the glitches. That's fair. Like, it's fair to make complaints about glitches. I have a complaint about, like, sometimes when you're fighting on a slope, you see through the floor,
right
under there, because of the angle it shows. It looks bad, and I understand.
Unless trees are around, and it's kind of interesting because you're like, oh, they just took a tree and just shoved it right to the.
Yeah,
it's just a wall right down there. I'm like,
wow, that's interesting. That's beautiful nature. That's how trees work. Trust me. I'm gonna start acting like that's how trees actually work in real life moving forward.
There's no roots or anything. It's just like a solid pole in the ground.
You see the roots? Those are just defense mechanisms. Whenever you start pulling a tree out, it spreads out like that, so you don't see the real tree.
There's a real tree underneath the ground.
It knows you're pulling it, so it spreads the roots. It's basically detaching its limb, basically. So you guys have no idea.
You can't just rip it out,
So, basically, we've been having a good time with that, and I guess another complaint I get, like I said that the controls for the bike when you're wall climbing,
the wall climbing.
Yeah, it's kind of wonky. It's kind of weird. It feels weird. Sometimes it doesn't grab onto the wall, and sometimes it doesn't make sense when you slip now because you're like, why am I sliding? Just do wall climbing things, man. You don't wall climb now. Wait, I'm dragging. Stop.
Just grab on.
Just use them claws. Dig in there.
I don't know because I don't have the wall climbing ability yet. Yeah. I have the jump ability, which just allows me to jump extra high. Which, in my mind, because I've had it for a little while.
Yeah, you had it since like more near the beginning.
Yeah, because I've had it for a while. It doesn't seem like it's that high. But then when I saw him jump and his max jump, and then I saw my max jump,
doubled.
It's like doubles. It's like, oh wow.
I saw you jump like, damn.
You got some hops.
You can jump, Mega Man, jump. But we've been definitely enjoying the hell out of it. It's been fun. It's been a really good time.
Also noticed that the glide ability, if you glide long enough, eventually you just start dropping fast.
Yeah. He just stops. I thought I was gonna be able to Batman my way across the map, but
I know, right?
I was really disappointed when I just started at one point just going like this, and I was like, oh, I'm just falling. I'm just falling right now.
I'm just falling a little slower than normal, but I'm still falling.
Yeah, like that's all that's happening.
Which is funny because it's like you're spreading out like actual gliders.
Yeah, so they should function.
They should function like actual gliders, where you continue to glide. It's not just going to be like, oh yeah, there's no more air resistance.
There's no air resistance anymore. Sorry, you ran out of air resistance. Like, yeah, I didn't know I was low on stock of air resistance.
Could have sworn as I'm going through the air via, controlled falling that I would be continuously controlled falling. But no, you're just gonna do this to me for a while and then just.
I think what the game could have did a little differently is I wish they added like somewhat of a jump feature for your character. I mean like a small one, in the sense of like whenever you're purposely actually trying to go off a cliff, you can kind of just press that preemptively. So every time you actually want to go down a cliff or off a cliff, you don't have to do the stupid stuff like
Oh, it's a cliff.
And then you can finally slide down properly. So I wish they added it doesn't need to be actually able to go over stuff. It'd just be nice if it could be used for that sole purpose of when you're actually trying to intentionally go down a cliff. Because your phone catches you if you fall. So there's no repercussion.
Again, Pokemon game.
Not
reality.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do not jump off of cliffs in real life. All right.
And think your phone is gonna save you.
Yeah, I haven't know my iPhone don't give a fuck about gravity and me. So, I throw my phone all the time. You think it's gonna catch me?
Okay.
After throwing it all the time, it's not catching me. This thing is not gonna catch me anytime.
Unless your phone is possessed by a certain Pokemon called a Rotom, and it cares about you, it's not gonna save your life.
Yeah, that's GG's on the set, cuz. Is that how they say it in the streets nowadays?
I have no idea. You act like I'm from the streets.
Yeah, this guy straight up gangster.
Lies.
He was brought up in Compton or something like that.
I was brought up in where?
Compton. Or excuse me, Bompton. I apologize. Don't beat me up. Okay, let's get into our manga recommendations. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So the manga that I have to recommend to you, fellow viewer.
You guys.
Fellow manga reader.
Oh, and audio listeners.
Fellow audio listeners. Fellow people at home, because I'm at home.
Fellow people at work.
Because I'm not at work, but I do work. I recommend this.
Ooh.
I recommend this manga. I'm gonna drop my phone. By the name of Sore wa Re no Shiwaza desu. It is a manga that is. I'll just read the description first before I describe it in my own way, because I'm already caught up and I'm waiting for it to update. It hasn't updated in almost a solid month. Kind of angry about it. Anyways, description. Strange rom-com about a boy and a cute new girl who happens to have a ghost following her, but only the boy seems to be able to see it. The tags are comedy, supernatural, shonen, slice school life, and ecchi. The main ecchi moments, I will say, are more involving the ghost itself than the actual main character, surprisingly. So, it's a good little manga if you want to just have a nice little, a good little laugh here and there. See a ghost, basically understand how we feel as viewers, as readers. You know, but our self-insert isn't the main character. It's the goddamn ghost. I have you know.
Yeah, you're not inserting yourself as the main character.
No.
Give up on that. But this ghost, you relate to this ghost.
You're going to relate to this ghost, all right? I'll have you know. It's hilarious. I'd say one of the main key moments that really stuck with me from this manga is, I believe, towards the middle beginning. But there was this guy who was basically harassing the main heroine, and the ghost didn't quite like that. So what the ghost did was start haunting his ass immediately, and scared him so bad that he had to leave the country.
Not the school district, by the way. Not the prefecture.
Or was he put in a psych ward? Ooh. I can't remember. All I remember is that...
Not a prefecture, by the way. Not a different district. He gone.
He was done.
He gone. He ain't coming back.
After that, he was gone. There was no more of him. So, very, very good little manga. Nice little wholesome moments. Some perverted moments. But, we're not really there for the ecchi. We're here.
For the ghost.
For the wholesomeness between a girl and a girl who just wants to have some companionship, and a timid boy who's kind of scared of a ghost, but at the same time understands this ghost is not that evil. Still evil.
I mean, clearly.
It literally feeds off of her via straw. So, or other people via straw. That one's funny. I won't lie. You're gonna like that. If you read it. If you don't read it, then you won't like it, because how you know?
Yeah, you can't really like something you don't know, and you can't dislike it either, because you don't know.
You don't know. So, definitely recommend it. I recommended it to him before. He's also got a lot of things that he's got to catch up on, because he doesn't read like I read.
Yeah,
but
honestly, if I read as fast as he does in general, I would be pretty much fine. And it's because I don't read a lot in general. I find reading really hard for me. in general.
Oh, yeah, I picked up 2 other new ones yesterday, and I finished them already.
Anywho, all right, the thing I'm going to recommend is actually a manga. It's actually something I recently picked up, and I've been telling him about it because I really like it in general. Usually when I like something, I'll tell him. Yeah. And he reads almost everything, so it always shocks me if he has no idea what the fuck this is.
Sometimes I just don't see him, too.
Yeah, so if he hasn't read it, I try to recommend, I remember the first time I recommended Aharen-san to you.
Yeah.
And you love the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great one.
And this one I also recommend in general. He hasn't picked it up yet. He needs to. And it's pretty good. It's called Busu ni Hanataba wo. It basically means even an ugly girl wants a bouquet of flowers. That's pretty much what the translation is. Roughly. Okay. That's roughly me translating it. All right, I'm going to read the description, of course, to you, and then I'm going to basically tell you, I'm pretty much copy S format. That's basically all I'm going to say. So, Hana Tabata is a lonely and unpopular high school girl with negative thoughts. Early morning in the classroom, when she was pretending to be a manga heroine, the class's good-looking Yosuke Bosuke, that's not his actual last name. His first name is Yosuke. Accidentally saw her.
Yosuke Bosuke.
This love you will definitely want to support it. Masochistic system unpopular girl comedy. Now, I'll have you know, the reason. All right, so to give you more of a gist of how I interpret it, basically you have a average high school girl who has no friends. Very unpopular. People sometimes forget what her name is. She's also she's a pushover, all right? And she wears glasses. So, one day, she's actually seen...
That's a quinfecta right there.
Hey, thank you. So, a quinfecta. So, anyway, one day, when they say acting like a heroine, she didn't really get caught. I'm going to say that she got caught lacking. She actually didn't. But she thought she did. And that was enough. Basically, and the thing is, she has such negative perspective of herself. When it says negative emotions, not towards anyone else, she's very positive towards other people in the sense of well, let me phrase that. That's actually a lie, somewhat. She thinks so badly of herself. She thinks anyone else interacting with her is also going to treat her badly. That is how badly she thinks of herself, and I fucking love it. It's very funny. Also, another thing that stuck by me the most with this series is that she is the most normal-looking character I have ever seen, period.
She is pretty normal.
This redefined average high school character for me now.
Because normally when they say average high school character, it's trope normal in the sense of what's your average normal anime schoolboy.
All right, black hair,
maybe black or brown hair, medium length, maybe a bowl cut, maybe just wild and crazy, depending on whether he's smart or not.
Yep.
And then sometimes, because anime likes to be well, we're going to be a little different. We're going to make our bowl cut stupid, or we're going to make our wild hair a genius.
And also,
they'll never see it coming.
The bowl cut will wear glasses. Whatever. You kind of, whatever. Her, when I say she is absolutely normal, there is damn near.
Sí, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious normal.
Yeah, that she's ridiculously normal. She's the most I remember anytime I show him a panel from the manga that I thought was funny, the first thing he would always say every time.
She's so fucking normal.
She's so
normal. She's just a normal girl. That's it. This is totally normal.
Her behavior's not that normal, but her appearance is just so normal.
She's like a negative version of Rido.
Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, her imagination for how badly she thinks she's perceived by everyone else and how she's gonna be treated by everyone else is so negative. That it's almost comical sometimes. We're just I
don't know, you would just say negative version, because sometimes Rido's thoughts be really negative.
Rido is a wild card. Right? He either views Aharen as a sweet, angelic goddess or as a war criminal, basically. There's
cold-blooded.
Yeah, I like that scene when he thought she was an assassin, just playing. Basically, Aharen's normal face in general, just shot someone, not even reacting. Blood splatter a little on her face, didn't give a fuck. That shit was hardcore. I was like, damn, I believe that. But, you know, with this series, I think it's a good romance. It basically does this, you know how people always talk about how looks don't matter, and we all know everyone's lying about that, because let's be real, anytime I hear someone say that looks don't matter, they're always with good-looking people. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I hate those bastards. Hey, looks don't matter. And I look at their fucking boyfriend, and I'm just like, dude, he's like hot as hell. You told me he won you over with personality? Maybe, but it's no coincidence that he's smoking.
What? No, dude, total coincidence.
Like,
dude, she just ran into him, like, just at random, you know? He spit some game. She didn't even look at him.
Yeah, the entire time. Had a blindfold on. It was a blind date, literally.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it was literally blind.
No, she actually is blind.
Oh, even better. I like my blind girls, but you know, it was just.
You do.
Don't you confirm that for them? Anywho, even though I said it, first of all.
Hey.
And then you just confirmed it.
Hey, listen, I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing nothing. Don't dock my pay, boss.
I'm not doing nothing, boss. Listen, this is all you. I'm here for you. Major support. Yeah. I'm the healer in the tank. You know how it goes.
Yeah, he does it. But yeah. That being said, I do highly recommend you pick this up just because I think it is a fun read. I think it's actually quite enjoyable. The love story is actually done well, and the reason why it does take a minute for it to kick off properly, at least romance-wise for them, is because, first of all, the popular handsome schoolboy has never been in love before, so he doesn't know what this emotion really is at first. All he does know is that he cares a lot about her.
It's one of those.
Yeah, he's not assuming about it, at least.
God, these young people.
Like, yeah, he's never been in love before, and he does. I tell you, he's the main protagonist. If you were to watch him, because I'll have you know, he has no idea that girls dig him. Really, it's just vroom, vroom. Ooh, a little windy out here. Just, what you doing, man? No, nothing.
Nothing.
You're like, I'll have you know, like,
someone told me something to tell you, and I guess it didn't reach.
Like, it is. Yeah, he's kind of oblivious in that regard. However, once he does realize it, now he's just a little shy about how to do it, because he's like, I never felt like this. I feel weird. I feel nervous. Do I just tell her? But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's funny that they both have misunderstandings from each other, in the sense of, because she sucks at communicating, because, you know, doesn't have friends, hasn't ever had friends, ever. So, yeah, ever. Childhood, name it. They roasted her as a small child.
Oh.
Yeah, kids are mean.
Yeah, kids are mean. Kids are ruthless, man.
Kids are mean.
I don't care what anybody says. Kids are diabolical little beasts.
Yeah, so basically, she sometimes will, like, miscommunicate, but it all starts, it's usually her fault as the miscommunication, in the sense of she already perceives a negative outward, things are coming towards her, she perceives it as negative.
Yeah.
So he'll say something, think it the most negative way possible at first. Yeah, it'll be something mundane. She'll take it as really negative. Oof. And then she perceives it as a negative thing. She'll respond, not in a bitchy way. Doesn't mean she does it in the most respectful way as possible, because she's a really respectful, classy lady. I'll give her that. But she'll basically say it in a way that then he perceives it as also negative towards him. But that's because now he's insecure about it, because now he's aware that he likes her. Funny enough is, now other people who kind of understand how she works kind of just realize, oh, she's just negative.
Oh, she's just a negative Nancy. That's all that is.
So sometimes if they like, the most recent chapters, one of my favorite, it's the Valentine's Day one, and I like it because they're all making chocolate. They're all like, what are you gonna make your boyfriend? Huh? What are you gonna make her? She's like, he's probably gonna receive a lot of chocolate, so I'll probably get him something salty. That's your boyfriend though. What are you talking?
He's gonna get chocolate. It's natural.
She expects it already.
I already know it's gonna happen.
So I'm gonna give him something salty to counter that balance. Keep it balanced and all that.
Spoiler, she made him brownies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which, come on, I already told you it's a romance video. It's a romance manga. Like, we know people are going to end up together unless it says tragic in it or some shit. Or the premise starts out with this guy's dying. Oh. So, whatever. So, once again, highly recommend it. It is, once again, called Busu ni Hanataba wo. I'll, of course, be sure to leave the recommendations that we both recommended right in the description below.
Below
the
video?
So just in case if you can't understand the words we're saying or you don't know how to spell it, you'll be able to spell it. Because I care about you a little bit. Because
honestly, phonetically speaking, if you just hear the words, you'd probably spell it wrong.
Yeah.
Like Sore wa re no shiwaza desu. Mm-hmm. You might spell that.
And I understand. So
in all kinds of ways.
Yeah. So I'll be sure to leave that in the description because I'm nice like that, to an extent.
Also, our dialect is terrible.
Yeah, we're
not Japanese.
We really need
clearly
we really need to brush up on our Japanese.
Yeah, we gotta start.
We sounded way better 3 years ago than we do now.
We don't gotta mention that. It's just took a break from learning.
Yeah. We need to re-download. What's it called?
I have it still. I just haven't gone.
It keeps sending me notifications like, hey, bud.
Hey, don't forget to take your lessons. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get right on that.
Right after I finish this thing that's gonna take me 5 hours.
If I remember, I'll be back. I never remember.
I don't even know. 30 minutes passed. I forgot. Sometimes I'll say, I'm gonna do that right after I do. I'll be washing dishes. I'll do it right after I wash the dishes. Why not? And I'll even know I finished dishes in 5 to 10 minutes, and I forgot.
Very easy to forget that one.
I need to actually just open it, close my phone, and then when I open my phone, see oh yeah. That's what I need to do realistically. Man, this is drink color.
Oh, you're good. That's why I haven't even touched this one yet. Because I don't even know how it tastes yet.
So good.
I'm not sure how this concoction is going to work now. Because how much liquor was able to fit in it. I could have poured the whole bottle.
You could have. I saw it. I looked at the bottle. I looked back at that. I'm like, you lied to me.
I did not lie. I didn't pour the whole bottle in there.
Technically, you got to. I love the shot in there.
It was only 60% of the bottle.
Much better.
Yeah, now you understand. Now he's getting it. A little thick-headed, this one.
You shut your mouth. I may be, but you shut your mouth.
He doesn't know he's a main character in a harem.
I am not.
I'm his best friend, by the way.
I'm not. I'm not a harem.
That's our anime. Our anime is that he's the main character.
Actually,
I'm a harem. I'm a best friend.
Actually, you reminded me that I need to work back on the script of that of Underworld. Yeah, I need to work on that. I need to stop. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. There we go. That'll kill my time while I wait for you to get home.
I'm gonna be working.
Yeah.
Stay working.
Yeah.
I do stay working, actually. Honestly.
He does. He stays on the grind. It was weird at one point in time when he didn't work. I was and I was working. It was weird. It was what is this?
When did things turn around here?
Why am I working 6 days a week? This is some bullshit.
Yeah, I was off.
I mean, no, it was fun. I saved plenty of money.
It only lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was a good 2 weeks for you.
Good 2 weeks.
You actually unwind because you usually work.
And I never take vacations because for some reason I just hate vacations. Vacations are one of those things where I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna play games, and actually doesn't sound too bad.
Actually, he did get sick of games a little bit though while being here.
I did. I got tired.
But you're all right, so.
Because I kept playing the same games over and over again. I was like, I could play new games, but I'm like, man.
Not really motivated.
Not really motivated to play new games.
I think the most new I saw you play was the Chicken Police.
Chicken Police!
And the Stray Cat.
Dude, Chicken Police was lit. That was a lit game. I'm not gonna lie.
That was cool. I remember seeing it. I liked it. It was really
Chicken
cool.
Police painted red.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I recommend that game to anybody if they have a PlayStation or a PC because I'm pretty sure it's on Steam.
Steam. Almost a stream. Steam.
Yeah, I knew what the word was, but stream was just at the tip of the tongue, and I was like, no.
No, that's not the word.
No.
No, you bastard.
Steam. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. You can probably find it there, and I think it's also on Xbox because I don't think it's a PS4 exclusive.
I don't think so either.
I'm pretty sure it's on almost every platform except for Nintendo, I believe, because Nintendo's weird in that regards.
Yeah, Nintendo be doing their thing.
Yeah, Nintendo does their own thing. They don't connect to like
everyone. You gotta really make money.
That's why you can't play like Call of Duty on Nintendo. Like, well, you can play it on the Wii.
You can.
Some Call of Duty games.
Some Call of Duty games you can. It just looks horrible.
Yeah.
It's just rough. It's a rough time there, bud.
Like, I think even on the Wii, it's like only Call of Duty 2 or 3 they have on there.
It was so bad. It was so bad. It looked horrendous. It looked horrendous. I tried playing it out of curiosity because I saw it existed, and it is rough, bud. It's
Bad news bears.
Oh, well, there, bud. I'm happy to let you know it's quite rough. So it's not that good.
So yeah, you can find that game on just about anything.
Yeah,
realistically,
once I get my ass.
Same thing with Stray. Actually, no, I think Stray's a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah. Well, speaking of games and whatnot, once I get my arse out of this building and then into a different building, he is gonna end up being able to stream his games way more.
Yeah.
And he wants to actually make videos.
I just gotta get the laptop for it. That's it.
Yeah, which you can find easily. Ask some nerds online, basically. Like, hey,
guy, I'm gonna get me a laptop, and that's basically because I already have an Elgato.
Yeah, so he just needs a laptop that functions. Elgato Holmes the cat.
And then when we stream,
we'll probably
games
use
like Pokemon.
We can use Discord.
There won't just be like one perspective.
Yeah.
You get two perspectives.
And we can go ahead and we can use Discord and to communicate, so it can go through the stream basically. I'll help you set up everything.
Dude, what we should do somehow, possibly, is get like units that are like right next to each other, just knock the wall down.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Well, no, dude, when I go check out those apartments, you want to move with me? Yeah, you want to get one and just. You want to move to the same building?
It's gonna be super confusing for them when they finally come for like some type of inspection. Just like
so
they open the door. What the hell is that? We don't even like
make a window.
The wall.
No window thing. We can slide to each other.
There's no fix up of the walls. It's literally just a hole created from sledgehammers. What's happening here? I just walk by. Oh, hey.
Oh, he's at work right now.
He's at work right now. Did you need something? What's this hole in the wall? Oh, so you see, there was this bear.
There's a bear. All right, listen. So this bear, we were, he was playing video games, and all of a sudden this bear walked into his room, and he was like, "Yo, Quincy, there's a bear in here." And I was like, "Oh, what?" And then he said, "There's a sledgehammer in the sand," or in his paws.
And I was like, "Why did my wall just came?"
I heard him scream, and then all of a sudden, a hammer from the other side of the wall just came crashing through.
I was like, oh my god. And then the bear walked through and walked out the door and was gone.
Didn't see that bear ever again.
Still looking for that bear. The police. Not me. I'm not looking for it.
I don't look for bears. I'm not a bear hunter, I'll have you know.
I'm not a bear hunter either. But I would like to eat a bear.
This is true.
That would be, I have a feeling bear would be delicious.
Mm-hmm. All them berries and fish to eat.
Nuts.
And
berries.
And, bear food.
There it is.
This is really good.
Yeah,
This is really good. I like you. What's your name? We should start naming our own drinks. We should name these.
I don't know what this is.
It's V8.
V8 what?
And Jose Cuervo.
No, I mean, what's the flavor of the V8?
Oh, fuck. What were you? Berry something?
Berry something?
Yeah, it's berry something. Or is it fruit punch? Berry something. It's berry something.
Berriachi.
Berriachi? Nice. Yeah, this drink is called Berriachi. I put it in the title so it's proof. I should make labels for all of our drinks as time goes on, and then we can remember and we can make labels for stuff. Yeah, let me.
I was just gonna top you up, honestly. I was just gonna be like, I'm gonna top him up, because topping up is what nice people do. At least what good servers do. Good servers will top you up. If they don't top you up when they see that you're getting low, instead of when you get empty,
you're just a schmuck to them.
Yeah, you're not getting treated with the best customer service. Best customer service, just so everybody knows, your drink,
go ahead,
gets to that low. Your server, if they truly care about you, will come by and fill it up when you're that low, because they see you're getting low and they would like you to actually be full again. Mm-hmm. That's usually, of course, for water and stuff. It's not for regular drinks, because obviously regular drinks you pay for.
Yeah.
But water, if it gets low and they see that it's low right there, they catch it, they'll come by, fill it up.
Mm-hmm. Good. Look at that. Good customer service.
Good customer service.
That also being said,
if they do that, tip them, because trust me, they didn't have to do that. That's actual genuine care.
Yeah. That being said, as well, I want to also, if you decide to drink along with us, we would like to.
There it is.
We like to recommend that you eat either before or during while you're drinking, even along with us.
Like juice, even though it's a strong hit at the first sip, but it still tastes like juice.
Yeah. Let me give him advice. Good advice, because Q and I have been drinking quite a while, and we have never had a hangover.
Never
ever. No matter how fucked up we've gotten. And we've been fucked up before.
We've both gotten blacked out drunk multiple times.
I still remember the best day ever is what I call it. I'll tell you what. We drank at his home, and then we went to Beetle House. And after Beetle House, we went to Scums of Villainy Cantina. And then we went to the strip club. That was lit. And then we got burritos. Yeah. And then we went back to the strip club. And then we decided to go home because we were both falling asleep.
Yeah.
I started falling asleep. He like, hey man, can we?
It was like, it was to the point where we basically went to the strip club for almost no reason other than the fact that almost like all the bars had closed basically. It was like, I think it was like 2:30 in the morning. So it was like, I'm not really ready to go home yet. Let's just go someplace where we can just like vibe for a little bit. You don't want to go to a club because you can't vibe and actually.
Yeah, because there's no seats, and then if you want to have a seat, you gotta pay like $200 to $400.
Yeah, so
especially in Hollywood.
So we went to the strip club, sat down, just talked about random shit.
Yeah, throw money.
Yeah. Did we throw money?
I mean, I threw like $5. I have 5 singles.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like we did the sleazy thing. I'm just like, yeah, I pay the entrance fee.
the bullshit, the piece of shit move. Just yeah.
Oh no. We actually did pay for dances.
Yeah. Wait, was that the night where I bought you a dance
and I bought you a dance?
Yeah. That was funny. Hey, good choice, by the way. I really appreciate that. she had talents that I did not know was actually possible. I never saw. Never mind. Anyway. Anyway, what were we talking about before that? Oh yeah, right. So eat food while you consume alcohol. Do it before and then while as well is what I recommend. And I mean while something small. You don't have to eat something that's filling. Just eat something.
Now, unfortunately, we are not vegans, so I can't tell you what the vegan option is to eating while drinking. But I can tell you the non-vegan option, and that is eat greasy food or something that's breaded. Yeah. So if you eat something that has lots of bread,
something that can absorb,
grain, something that can absorb the alcohol. If you have something that's greasy, it lines your stomach, makes it a lot easier for the, I guess for like the alcohol to not really get absorbed through the stomach lining.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. It's that first sip is like strong, but when you actually when you swallow it, it's like it's just juice.
It's acting like, what are you doing, dude? It's just juice. Calm down.
Yeah, it's just juice. It's like bullshit. Yeah. It's like a pomegranate where it's just like, is it a pomegranate? Grapefruit. That's grapefruit.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, grapefruit. Where it's like. That initial bite, it's sour, but then it's just like, dude, calm down, it's just a fruit. I'm like,
it's like, dude, what are you talking about? It's just regular fruit. It's not even it's not a lemon. What are you talking about?
It's like, yeah, but I'll have you know that initial bite.
And then you bite it, saying, no, it's not just fruit. It's just fruit. Take a bite, and you're like, oh.
Yeah,
way to make me look like a fool.
Yeah, it's just fruit. It's just a little sour bit. It's just a little sour bitter-esque fruit, whatever.
Maybe one of these days I'll actually do some online research for vegans in regards to foods that help you guys out, because I just don't.
I don't know.
And I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind looking it up just because I don't mind vegans that much. Even though some of you guys are fucking weirdos.
Some of you, not all of you.
Yeah, exactly. Some of you. That's why I said some. Some of y'all are fucking weirdos. So I'll hook you up with like some nice options. I'll do that next time. AKA next week or a couple days. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. I want to make sure I actually start recording the podcast more often, because I actually like sitting down, having a drink with my best friend. We already do this normally, as in like, except like I don't drink that much, but we already sit down, talk about anime and manga we're reading all the fucking time.
Yeah, literally all the time.
Like, when we're not talking about that, then we're not talking about anime and manga. We're usually then taking a break to talk about my nonsense on Twitter, or
my nonsense on anything.
Yeah, like video games, or
because I got a lot of nonsense that happens.
Yeah, that's true. So
public bus nonsense.
Yeah.
Work nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Co-work nonsense.
Yeah, like it just we do this stuff already, so it's just all I need to really do is I need to start like just putting the camera right there and just hit record at this point. Like I'm about to just set up cameras and just like there we go.
Yeah, do that.
I'm not really doing that. That's first of all, that's work I gotta do. I ain't doing that shit. But
you like working. It's just that you don't gotta do that though. You can do that at like somebody else's place.
No, I know I'm not doing that because that's a lot of unnecessary work. Like I like working, but I don't like unnecessary shit.
Dude, you should install cameras in like Tori's bedroom.
I'm not doing that.
And just be like, hey babe, I see you.
I'm not doing that. So anywho, let's get into no, I'm not. Let's get into anime recommendations. I will start off.
Because I did manga first.
Yeah,
so
actually,
he does anime first.
Shit, I should have let you start off just simply because yours is sad. So anyway, to start things off,
they don't know it's sad yet. It might be really cute.
Yeah, I mean it is cute.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is cute. It is cute. Anywho, I'm gonna recommend Teppen, Laughing Till You Cry.
Yeah.
This show came out this year, and it is one of our favorite shows we've seen this year, at least in the comedy genre.
They also have a banger of an opening that this guy has an alarm to remind him of things.
Yes, I love the opening. It's so good.
It's so good.
Like this show. Now, mind you, you do need to get some Japanese culture things.
A little bit, yeah.
You need to know some. So that so if you know absolutely nothing, some of the jokes are just gonna fly right over you.
Yeah.
But you don't need it in order to like understand all the jokes and the ridiculousness of what that show is. I remember the funny thing is the reason we started watching this is only because of the title saying "Laughing Until You Cry," and I was like, "Bet." Yeah. And then we played it because we were like, "Bet it's not gonna make us laugh that much," and then we were dying.
It was funny all the way through.
We were dying. We were laughing the entire first episode. And we were like, we gonna need to start watching this. And I think there was 3 episodes out by that time. The first, the third, and the fourth, because the second one couldn't come out yet for rather sensitive reasons.
I think when we started watching it was just the first and the third.
First and third?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the fourth came out.
Okay, like days later, I think.
Like a couple days later.
Okay. Yeah. There was a reason why the second episode.
Yeah, there's a reason why the second episode wasn't able to come out.
It came out later, thankfully. And it was really funny.
They didn't release it like a month?
Yeah. Oh, no.
2 months?
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months afterwards?
It was we saw it before episode 11 came out, I think.
Yeah.
I think episode 10 came out, then episode 2.
So yeah, like 2 months, and then 2 months and then episode 2 came out. And there was a good reason why episode 2 was not able to be showed on air, at least
for a minute,
for a brief minute.
Because if you didn't know, in Japan recently, at least in July, I believe July or June, the prime minister was assassinated for political reasons and all that whatnot. Not going to go into detail about that. And the whole premise of the second episode was that.
Yeah,
not about that in particular, but
like a joke that basically was.
Oh yeah,
the storyline about
the prime
someone
minister
trying to assassinate the prime minister.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where like, Oh yeah, so, that would be really bad release.
They couldn't exactly put that out immediately after the Prime Minister had just got assassinated.
Like it happened. Like it just happened. Like a day maybe I think before too.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was, and they just skipped that week I think, and then they added episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I do,
that sounds right.
If I do recall. So, and people were like, "Whoa, why did it not get posted?" And someone said, like, I heard it based off from like the creator on Twitter was saying, "Yeah, there's kind of a joke in there that probably wouldn't be too hot right now." They'll put it on there. So it is. But other than that, once again, they put episode 2 up finally, and it was just as fun. It was really funny. It was hilarious, and the whole series we laughed the entire way. It was really great. I had a good time. I recommend this show plenty of times to people who like the comedy genre,
especially like stand-up comedy, because that's basically what the show is about.
Yeah, it's stand-up. If you know what teppen is, there's an actual thing in Japan, which is
the Grand Prix.
Yeah, where you stand-up comedians, like the comedian duos or trios and such that telling stories as jokes, and then there's always like some type of like punchline,
slapstick. There's a straight man.
Yeah. So,
what are you talking about? That type of nonsense.
Yeah, so it follows a bunch of it is a full cast of women with one buff dude.
Girls.
Yeah.
They're like high schoolers.
Yeah. High schooler girls.
High school girls.
And one jacked landlord.
One really jacked landlord who's won bodybuilding competitions.
Yes, and it's just. It was really funny.
It was good.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to... I didn't think it was going to be that funny. I thought it was going to be moderately funny.
It's a good watch.
I thought it was going to be like, oh, ha, ha, ha.
I recommend it.
But it was one of those shows that it was really funny. We keeled over so many times. And still one of my favorite starts to an episode. I don't remember which episode it was. It was 3 or 4. Where it was the Bullet Kanoichis starting it off.
It was episode 4.
And they were
episode 4.
The Bullet Kanoichi is like one of my favorite groups that they have in there because they are just ridiculously funny.
They're completely they're bonkers. They're wacky girls that I didn't know.
I mean, yeah, all of them are, but I mean out of the wacky ones,
they're pretty wacky.
They're the ones wacky. We're not even talking about the alien, but whatever.
Yeah.
And there's another show that recently came out that kind of gives us those same vibes, but I'll save that for another time. But yeah, once again, I recommend Teppen Laughing Till You Cry. It's very funny, and I think it's a good watch. And I do recommend that you watch it don't watch it in one sitting. Don't.
I know it's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's on anywhere else.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. And if you go, also that being said, go just look up the opening. As much as it is bars as well, look at the animation. The animation in the opening is way better than I remembered.
Yeah,
it's really good.
That's some really smooth transitions,
and I think it's really worth watching. But that being said, I do recommend it, and I do recommend you when you do watch Teppen. I recommend you watch at most 2 episodes at a time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like if I were to give
take your time with it.
Yeah, actually kind of watch because you kind of watch it in parts almost. I do feel like if you try to watch it straight, it will you'll get tired of it. I think. It is possible for that. Unless you just love comedy a lot, then go for it. We love comedy a lot, so that's why we were able to watch Daily Lives of High School Boys in one sitting.
Great show.
Chio's School Road in one sitting.
Great show.
So, and hell, if all the little lies we all tell was already out, then
there's a new one. We gotta hold that one off. We share that for another time.
Sorry. But anyway, that being said, you hear the words I say. But we're gonna move on to his recommendation, which is actually a solid recommendation. I'm gonna give the stamp of approval already because it is a good series. It's very short.
It's short. It's really short.
So go right ahead.
But it feels way longer than you actually think.
Take the floor, Christopher.
So the anime that I'm gonna be recommending apparently has multiple parts. We've only seen one part of it. But the part that I'm going to be recommending, of course, is the one that we actually have seen, not the one that we haven't seen. The one that we haven't seen, as far as I know, is an OVA. You can check that out for yourself if you'd like. Essentially, the name of the anime is She and Her Cat. Specifically, what we have watched was She and Her Cat Everything flows. It is a very touching anime about a woman and her cat, specifically from the point of view of the cat, observing how its master, its human, has gone through life, has gone from a young girl to a teenager to an adult, and being there for all the good moments of her life and the bad moments of her life. Kind of, being the support that your little furry companion you normally is and provides. It kind of goes a little bit into more depth of like, obviously we can't think, we can't see how an animal actually thinks. The animals just do what animals do. We can just kind of try to interpret it in the best of our abilities. And they did that. They did a pretty good job with this inside of She and Her Cat, Everything Flows, where this cat, you could tell it cares about its owner, even though it doesn't understand a lot of the things that its owner does.
Which sounds like a pet.
Sounds pretty normal, like a pet. And it's a good, wholesome read. Or watch, Sorry, we're not on the manga section, we're on the anime section.
And he's so used to reading that...
I am very used to reading, although I guess technically because they don't have
subtitles.
Yeah, they don't have a dub for it. It's some subtitles, so you will read it as well. So, in technicality, I'm not wrong, but in actuality and
what it's on.
Yeah, and what it's in, what it's on, and its motion picture. I'm entirely wrong. But technically, I have the win. So,
I hold the high ground. How do you feel about that?
I'll take my W's where I get them. But no, it's a really good series. Well, not even a series. I guess you kind of call it a series. It's a small series.
Yeah, technically it's a series. Technically,
because it's got multiple parts, so it's a small little series. It's adorable. It's great. It'll put you in your feels. I will say that. I'm not going to get too far into it.
There are about 7 episodes, and each are, 11 minutes?
I think 11 minutes, yeah. Just about 11 minutes. Or 7 minutes. It's one of those two.
Yeah, it's just one of those. 7, 11.
But it's good. It's really good. Very cute. Very wholesome.
And I do want to say there's a part in there. I'm not going to exactly explain what it is because it is a spoiler. But there's a part in there that is very relatable that we even experienced. What was it? 2020 or was it? Yeah, it was 2020.
Yeah.
2020. And it was very relatable. So you'll know what it
you'll know the part when you get there.
Yeah, you'll know.
Especially if you've had a pet.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Actually, I guess technically the whole thing is relatable. So to give you a timeline of where it's going to be on the last episode. So
but it's good.
Yeah,
it's a really good watch. I definitely recommend it. Especially if you just want something that's cute, wholesome, and who knows. Maybe you might actually need what it'll give you. You know what I mean? So. And
sometimes I actually do. I would recommend this for people who are definitely pet lovers, who have and who have had a pet. Highly recommend. I do think that it's really good for you. As someone who's never had their own pet, even it made me feel the feels.
The feels.
I don't have a pet. I had never had a pet. One day, maybe I'll see. I don't know if the only reason I'm hesitant to ever getting a pet is because I can't deal with the emotional portion of it.
No, you can't.
Eventually when it passes away.
Oh, no, you can.
I can't.
Don't worry, you'll be able to handle it.
No, anyway. So that's the reason why I'm not gonna let him sucker me into it. He's biased. You know.
Don't worry, you really can handle it. It's gonna be fine.
So it is one of those things where
I miss Maverick every day, but don't worry, you can handle it.
You don't know this, but usually you fall asleep first. When I go to bed, I cry myself to sleep because I'm thinking about Maverick.
Hey, I'll have you know, I was only for 2 weeks.
I feel feeling things. I love you. Hey, man, I love you. You know that?
Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, say it back.
Sorry.
Say it back.
I love you too, man. I just wanted to get that reaction. That's great. You don't acknowledge it. Ah, thanks, man. I say it back. Oh, sorry. You still haven't said it. Oh, I didn't? That's crazy. You're still not saying it.
Stop! On my wrist.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not dying.
Oh, God.
Slowly.
Oh.
Dude, don't choke.
Oh, jeez. So funny. That is funny. Oh, my God. Oh, gee. Oh, geez. That was funny. You're a funny man. You know that? Anyone tell you that?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't nary a thing. I've just been sitting here sipping on my drink.
Oh, you're so gentle, elegantly.
Not telling people that I love them.
I would never. Oh, yeah, that's funny. It's like, hey, I love you. You're pretty cool, too. One of my classic favorites.
Hey, it's like, Daisuke. Soka.
Daisuke.
Soka.
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo.
Oh, God, that's cold. That's cold. Whew, that was funny. That was really funny. That was hilarious. I'm gonna stream after this.
Daisuke. Nandayo, baka.
Oh, God, that would hurt. I felt that. That was right here. Right here. There we go. I was wrong. I missed it.
What? You idiot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, what?
Yeah, that would hurt.
It's like, what do you want, idiot?
It's like, what? You idiot.
You didn't say what, you idiot, in a way of embarrassment. You said what, you idiot, in an annoyance.
like what I said bothered you.
Like, I'm sorry. You didn't go, BAKA? Oh. You didn't say that. No.
It wasn't blushing like you were just like super touched by it. No, that was, you were annoyed by my affection.
You were annoyed by the affection I dare send in your direction, only solely based on the personhood of who's sending it. That's rough, bud.
That's really rough. That'd be rough.
Dude.
I hope nobody out there gets that treatment. If you do, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's like the meme where they're like, hey, man, I'm kind of nervous to ask her out. Oh, dude, don't worry. The worst you can say is no.
The worst you can say is no.
It's the worst thing. You're like, hey, is it cool if, I can get your number sometime?
What do you want, you bum-ass, broke-ass, looking like a retarded... I ought to punch the teeth that you got that you don't have. It's like, oh.
So the worst you said?
He's like,
what was not no.
Guys, the worst that she could say was definitely not no. That was the best. How do you know?
So far, that was the future I was hoping for.
Best case scenario, she says no. Best case.
That's the best we got. That's the 5-star review.
Yeah, best case results are, hey, she says no. Miracle results are, hey, she actually falls for it.
Shit, miracle is I don't know.
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
That's a soft no. That means she's saying she's not interested and she doesn't want it at all, but she doesn't want to stomp on your grave.
But honestly, in this day and age, that's the nicest thing they can do.
Yeah.
It's just not stomp on your grave.
Oh, God. No, I'm enjoying this drink so much. I'm going to create that new segment, tonight. Because I want to keep drinking.
Oh, the HH hour?
Yeah, but I'm not going to...
HH?
I'm not going to roll into it yet because now I actually want to take the time to discuss about our... the series that... I didn't write it down, but...
Oh, we did Pokemon.
We talked about Pokemon. Yeah. So I meant to write it down. I didn't. I got distracted. But as I tend to be. So you don't got to do it. We're gonna start talking about it right now.
All right. What are we talking about?
I want to talk about the anime we're working on. The Underworld one. There you go. Nice. Oh, you speaking it wrong makes sense. How did you write it wrong?
Alright, what else do we want to talk about?
I guess for the HH hour. Ooh, let's talk about the triple R tag. Y'all don't know what that is. You're not going to know what it is if you're YouTube viewer, but you will know about it if you're on Spotify. There we go. Yeah, Power Hour. That's cute. Like Timmy Turner Power. Or no, Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
There you go.
That?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Nice, good job, Q. So anywho, we're gonna wrap things up via talking about the Underworld anime that we are actually currently working on and have been working on for years. Actually,
Now we can't go too deep about it because we don't want it to be stolen.
And also, I don't have copyright on it yet, and I need to go do that.
Well, we'll get to that. So let's just say it's going to be enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
It will be about the Greek gods.
Yes, it will be about the Greek gods.
What type of setting? I can't tell you, because if we do, that's how people steal it. That's how people get your stuff.
One thing I do want to clarify on is we're not stealing from the webtoon series.
No, we're not stealing from that webtoon series about
Hades depression, about getting curved by a Hera.
And it's not a romance. It's not going to be a romance.
Nope.
At best, the most I can give you is that it is going to be a comedy, but it will not be a romance.
There will be romantic elements in there, but it's not going to be the drive. The romance comes from one side completely.
Yeah, so, it's a one-sided romance. We'll put it like that.
Yeah. So,
and it's not for technically our main character.
Exactly.
And even our technical main character isn't really our main character, but you know what?
Because once again,
it's almost like an anthology without actually being like multi-dimensional.
Yeah,
multiple stories.
Exactly.
It's all in one story.
And the thing is, our main character, if I could put it blatantly like that, he is involved in every story in some way, shape, or form.
In some way.
It's not dramatic, by the way. This is a comedy.
Sometimes it'll be his actual story. Sometimes it'll be he's just the background side support character of that story.
Yeah, maybe he's driving for it to go. AKA he makes.
We should have an episode where he's just literally in the background. He's just literally there, just chilling.
Hey, OVA. There we go.
There you
go. but it's like it is based off the Greek gods. We do look forward to it. Can I even say that who the main character? I mean, we already said we're not stealing from fucking the webtoon, so it doesn't matter if who it is. We kind of blatantly say.
No, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so we are basically following primarily Hades, because he's the most moral one out of every Greek god that we have discovered. So,
I mean, that's actually kind of logistically speaking.
Yeah, like
we've actually did actual research on the Greek gods.
We've done.
It's been some extensive research. Some of it has been some skimmy research. But as far as we know, so far Hades is just a hard-working god.
And so far, what I've been doing for each episode is basing it off of the stories that.
And dumbing them down a little bit.
Yeah,
there's
a lot
of that spicy attack inside of the Greek gods.
Yeah, we have to remove that, unfortunately. So, unfortunately. No, fortunately. Sorry, I apologize to all of the people involved with the Greek gods. So, anyway. Don't you get away from So we do, of course, we were working on that. I haven't worked on it forever, actually. So I do need to get back to it. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow because I like writing scripts.
Right.
And I do like writing scripts for that because I always die laughing. I died laughing writing the first script. And I remember when I sent it to you, you thought it was funny.
It's great. It was hilarious. It's just, basically it's what we do now of our regular dialogue between each other. But then we just decided to be like, let's just make this dialogue between characters where we actually act out the characters ourselves.
Yeah, sometimes the idea of what we do for the script writing for the comedy stuff, whenever we're doing that kind of genre, we sometimes talk about certain situations of certain characters in general. Like whether, and it's not in particular for the Greek gods as well, it's almost for anything. Whether it be like, he's been playing Yakuza, so sometimes it'll be like Goro Majima and fucking, Kiryu-chan, and we'll just make a
Kiryu-chan.
We'll make a joke on that. And sometimes we do bits on people that don't exist, and we just create an ether, like yeah,
yeah. Like how we made a whole thing, a whole entire bit just off of the Aztec and Mayan gods. Because of Detective Conan, which I know that already sounds like You mean the Kid Detective? That show? Yeah. Yes, exactly.
There's an episode that ends. The funny thing is, when it ends, me and him spent talking about this exact bit in conversation.
What is it, episode 988 or
it was in the thousands already.
Or 1088.
I will find out later.
1008.
But you know,
I feel like it was an 8. But anyways.
But yeah, we spent over 2 hours deciding on a script for a movie because
Ron. No,
it wasn't Ron. It was her friend.
Her friend.
Wow. I'm forgetting her name because I am toasted.
I almost said Sasha. I'm like, it
starts with an S.
I know it starts with an S. That's why I got Sasha.
Oh God. Wow. What is your name again, miss? But anyway, she said that the Aztec and Mayans were romantic, and we started laughing. As people who love, we're history nerds, if you don't believe it, to an extent. We don't know so much about history. No, it's not Sonya. I'm still thinking about it too.
I'm still thinking about it.
Like we both like history a lot, but maybe not to the extent of historians do. Clearly, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But we do like history, and we do like history. So when she said that the Aztec and Mayans were so romantic, we started dying. We started bawling out of control because that is just factually inaccurate. It is not true. Are you checking Ron's Wikipedia and hoping it's there? Oh God, it's struggle.
No, that's not it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what's your name?
What is her name?
What's your name, damn it?
Not Rachel.
No. It's none of these.
Alright, I got you. Keep talking for me about the thing.
The who?
Keep talking about the Underworld.
Oh, right. So it's a pretty fun little. It's gonna be a fun little project that we're working on that we hope to. I can't say get out soon because I mean, we're not really in a position to get anything out soon besides our own content, and even our own content. Let's be honest, we're a little lazy.
My bad.
That's not your bad. That's also my bad sometimes too. Because I'll be like, it'll be like, yeah, we're gonna go. There'll be moments where it'll be like, yeah, we're gonna film today, and I'll be like, yeah, cool. And then and then we'll both end up getting lazy. I'm just like, oh yeah, we were supposed to film, and we'll get around.
Sonoko.
to it. Sonoko.
And her English.
That's her
English
name.
name is Serena.
Serena.
Remember, Shinichi, Jimmy. Come on. Who it was Detective Conan in general? Ron, Rachel. Richard, Kogoro. Come on.
Hey, all you know is too many K's. There's too many O's.
There's too many O's in here.
Kogoro.
There's
too many O's.
There's too many O's. Richard.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta pronounce that.
He looks like a Richard.
He's a Japanese man born from Japan.
He looks like a dick. Excuse me. Whatever emergency's happening, they better wait, goddammit.
You tell him, Q. Tell him that you're his best soldier boy.
And his ho!
But yeah, it was this is a project that we're looking forward to. We even gone as far as knowing who we want to make the opening, even though we don't have pull like that.
We don't have pull like that, but if we could find out, if we can get it going, it'll be awesome. How do you know?
Yeah, we didn't you say for the Underworld specifically we wanted Bradio?
Dude, either Bradio or the Pump.
Oh, dude, dude. Because I did tell him that my condition, if he wants Bradio, is that I want a dancing sequence in the opening then. And mind you, Bradio is really, really, really funky.
They're funky. For those of you that don't know, Bradio are is the band that did the opening for
Death Parade.
Death Parade, yeah.
Yeah, Death Parade, not Corpse Party. Death Parade.
No. For Death Parade, you know, the everybody put your hands up. That's Bradio.
Yeah.
And they have, specifically in their music video, go look it up. It's the funniest thing you'll probably see. They have a dance sequence.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't know.
That I'm pretty sure even the band is just like, we didn't dance, and the editor and director are like, don't worry, we got you.
We're positive.
Don't worry.
We're positive.
They walked up to him and said, hey guys, want to thank you so much for the music you gave us. You guys were great on set. I'll have you know, music video's coming out great. It's looking amazing. We even added a dance sequence. It's gonna look incredible.
Our budget was $3 and a rubber band and paperclip. So we didn't.
A dance sequence?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't dance.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I heard him. We don't dance. Anyway, so we added a dance sequence to the end of the music video. I think you guys are really gonna love it. But we don't dance.
We didn't dance. Did we dance? They're still talking about it.
That's why we love you guys. You guys are great. Listen, we added a dance sequence, so you're gonna love it. It's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I know for a fact Radio approved of the dance sequence.
They saw it and they're like, that looks great.
Because their dancing isn't really dancing, it's swaying.
Yeah.
Bouncing.
Yeah, they don't dance. They actually don't really dance.
They don't really dance. Their dancing is literally like...
If you were in a club, actually, and you saw someone dancing in a club, that's actually how they kind of dance.
Kind of, yeah. Where it's
like, you're just enjoying yourself.
You don't have a lot of space to move that much.
Yeah, you're
but
just
mind
vibing.
you, they're not the type of like club dancer where it's like it's fluid movement.
Yeah.
They're the type of club dancer where it's like you can tell that they know they're at a club and they are having fun, but you wouldn't go up to dance with them.
Yeah, that's
the best way to put it. Like if you were a single girl, you're not gonna go up and start dancing on them.
The only way you do is if you just find them really cute.
Yeah,
and that's about
attractive. Other than that, it's like you're not just gonna start dancing with them because there's no actual fluid movement, especially if you actually know about fluid movement.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So he wants Radio, or the Pump,
or the Pump.
The Pump is they're a great group.
They can dance.
I love the Pump. I do.
I'm gonna say it now just because I know he's not gonna hear it. Neither's the Pump. No one from the Pump is gonna hear this.
Yeah, no one's gonna be like,
no one's gonna hear it.
They're gonna comment like, yeah, I heard this.
I'm gonna say it right now. Daichi, we fucking miss you, man.
Oh, yes.
We miss you, Daichi, so much. You and your happy attitude. Yuri is not the same without you.
He doesn't look as happy
Yuri
anymore.
doesn't look happy anymore. Yuri looks like he's just dancing because he's part of the group now.
That's part of the job.
Like, yeah, I can tell that, like, I can tell that, Yuri, Yuri, Kenzo, Tomo.
They don't feel right.
I can tell that you all actually like each other.
But Yuri and
Yuya, I can tell you all like each other. I can tell you all get along. But it's like,
ooh yeah.
I don't know how to put it. It's like he's just not the same.
It's not, he's a broken man.
His little buddy's not there anymore.
Daichi was going hard in practice.
I have you know, every video I've ever seen of when Daichi was in there, Daichi would look at Yuri, Yuri look at Daichi, and the minute that Yuri looked at Daichi, a smile came on his face and he danced harder.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Go look at
a lot of their videos. Literally,
look up USA dance practice specifically. If you want to actually look at that moment, we are
either that moment or Sakura. Mm-hmm. You can look at that moment too. Yuri loves the fuck out of Daichi.
Yeah, and I miss that little bastard. I liked him.
Daichi and Yuri were like they were
dynamic duo.
They were boys. Like Tomo and Kenzo.
Mm-hmm.
Tomo and Kenzo. They're
boys too.
They're boys too. They do YouTube videos together.
Uh-huh.
You should check out their stuff. You won't understand what they're saying unless you're Japanese, but check it out anyways. It's pretty fucking cool. They're super kawaii. I will say that right now. They're goddamn adorable.
Ironically enough, one of our favorite members is Ouya because that man just...
Listen, Ouya, he shows up to practice super comfortable. He shows up to work super... like on point. He's a professional. when he needs to be. When he doesn't need to be professional, he's comfortable as fuck.
We also like how his eyebrows make him look really mean.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, Ouya, even though he looks really serious, I'm not gonna lie, man. I know you can't understand me that well, and I know you're not gonna see this video. But you got a nice smile, man.
Yeah.
Ouya has a really nice smile.
Yeah, he does.
You guys ever get a chance to look at the pump? Check out Heart on Fire live.
Oh yeah.
Or what was the other one? There was one more live that he did where he smiled so brightly. It was like it was literally just like.
Yeah, no. When Ouya has a really good smile.
He has a really nice. Smile.
He does. Like,
he likes to hide it. Then son of a bitch, I'm talking to you. Stop hiding that smile.
No. Continue hiding it because
it's precious, honestly.
I mean, yeah, it's good.
Like honestly, seeing it every now and then rather than seeing it every day, I'd probably as a fan, I would say it's better. Obviously, if I was like, if I was your girl or your man, I don't know how you float, but
all right, show me that more.
Whatever it is. As a fan, I like seeing it every now and then. If I saw it every single time, you'd just be another boy band.
Mm-hmm. And that is a good time to wrap it up, at least for the YouTubes, because you guys are on YouTube.
It's only like we're about to be at an hour, right?
Yeah, we're roughly at an hour. So that being said,
that means the YouTube's gonna miss the HH hour.
Hey, that's their fault. Go follow us on Spotify and you can get the HH hour.
Oh well, looks like you guys have to follow us on Spotify to find out the HH Power Hour.
Mm-hmm. So that being said,
where we talk about the triple R tag.
Yep. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
This is the Nomikai Podcast,
and we will be seeing you guys again
next time.
Exactly. Jane.
Bye
YouTube people.
Daisuki.
Much love.